Hello everybody, my name is SJGamer101 and I'm just here with a quick video for you all. Maybe not a very quick video, but it's just something that I kind of noticed. This is probably one of my best games on Marvel Rivals, but I played like a complete and utter buffoon all game. So the fact that I even had what I got is amazing to me. And if you can guess how many I have before I actually pull it up on the screen, I don't know. Good job. I can't really give you a reward or anything. I don't know what else to tell you. But let's get right into it. As you can see, starting off, we have 2 DPS, 2 strategists, and 2 tanks. So we're got a good composition to offer it. And let's just get right into it. I am going to skip past this part because there's no real reason to see us all standing around doing nothing. I always do this, just testing out a couple things. Nothing too crazy. Yeah.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
And I'll tell you my playstyle before I even get into it. I'm a very aggressive fighter. I just like to go in there and box. I ain't cap to. I just like to go in there and fight people. Like I don't even have no problem with it. I just like going in there and I like fighting. That's pretty much it. I am starting to play better now as I've gotten a bit more into the game. But right now I was just like, I'm gonna just go out there. I'm gonna just kill some people. I had no idea what that was. I was trying to figure that out, but I immediately just go in. I see everyone's here. That's Wolverine. Hell, I just go in with my team for a little bit, just try and get some kills. I immediately try and drag Wolverine to the back line, just to get him back there. I'm trying to get a kill on him, see if I can. And I am not giving up. In this situation though, because I die right after this. I'm not gonna lie, I die. In this situation, I definitely shouldn't have gotten out a lot quicker because I was fighting a 1v6. Like, I might have gotten the Wolverine, he might have died eventually, but I was fighting against the Deadpool, the Mantis, the Wolverine. There was 6 people there, and I was fighting the whole team. You even see Gina's back there, and Thor and Valkyrie are all here. So I was fighting their whole team. It was a 1v6. You see my Gambit had already died. Don't know why they were that far ahead, but you can see I was fighting a 1v6. That it's terrible. I don't know why I was still out there. I was just going out there. I was trying to kill. I know I was out there. I wanted to kill more people, but you see I didn't really get anything. So now maybe my team is in a very bad situation. Actually, I think that might be... Is that Captain America? That's Captain America. My bad.
But I always get back up.
I'm just looking to see what all I can do, who I can help out. And I don't really think I can do too much, but I'm just going out here. I'm just looking around, trying to see who's here. See someone else is fighting. And I'm like, let me just go out and try and get this Valkyrie. See if I can kill her. I missed my Feral Leap. I'm just trash sometimes. Not sometimes, pretty much trash the whole game. But I'm trying my best to get this kill on her. I did get a kill on her. And I immediately say, let me get back. Let me get some more health. Which was a smart play on my end. I could have gotten the health pack. But I'm right here by the room. So I can just get back here and get full health rather quickly. And leave that for one of my teammates who might need it. But this is probably one of the smartest plays I made all game, was getting back into this room and healing. That's probably the smartest play all game from me, not gonna lie to you. See, we're still struggling. I'm just trying to kill more people. I get Phoenix as well. I get Jean, I kill her. And I immediately try and go to kill Deadpool. And he's juking the heck out of me, I'm not gonna lie. Groot kind of helps me finish off that kill, which is good. I see Valkyrie over here going back towards my team. I'm like, she's in the back line, so I can definitely try and get some kills on her. And I do. I do get the kill on her, which is great. Start to get some heals, so I'm trying to push forward, just trying to see what's happening. Once again, just up here trying to kill people. Get the Mantis as well. I'm just trying to take him out systematically because I see people are by themselves. But now in this situation, I'm by myself. I do get G. And now I'm trapped. I'm getting attacked by multiple angles. I really am trying to kill the Deadpool. I don't know what I have against this Deadpool, but like, I am trying my damnedest to kill him. Now in this situation, I definitely should have gotten out of here once I was here. I was just like, I'm still gonna kill people. I was like, I can still kill some people. I don't care. I definitely should have gotten out of there. I had my L2 left, or my dash to get out of there still left. I could have gone towards the waterfall, gotten that health kit, and then gotten out of there. If it was still there, I could have done a lot of things, but I do have my rage ability, which gives me a whole bunch more health. And I'm still like, oh, I'm gonna still fight. But then boom, my Groot dies, and now I'm fighting against Wolverine, Valkyrie, and Deadpool all by myself. And I just don't care. And they also had a Mantis back there. I don't know how that Deadpool died, but probably was not from me. You see, our Black Widow's doing the best they can. Every time I die, I see the Black Widow still alive, which is crazy for me. That Black Widow was able to stay alive really well. I'm just swinging, trying to get any type of damage I can, trying to do anything I can. Once again, this situation, I was trying to get healed. I was trying to get that health kit that is right here. I was just terrible. I could not hit it. So, that's even why I focus on it, because I'm like, how did I miss that? But I was just bad at the game. As you see, Black Widow is still alive. So, crazy to see that they're still alive. But I see this Valkyrie is kind of by herself, so I'm going to try and get her. I take out this Captain America and immediately go for the Valkyrie. I said I'm going to ult on her and just finish her off. And now I'm like, we're actually playing an objective-based game, so I'm like, let me actually go towards the point and like let me mark where some people are for my teammates. I had no business doing that, but I just barely got out of there, and once again I died again. Trying to go for that health kit, but it did not matter. And that Black Widow is still alive, which is what I'm talking about. The fact that they're alive is crazy. Every time I'm dead, they're still there. But we do start eventually getting the point. I realized that my Jeff is back here, so I'm like, I'm gonna help him out by not being near him anymore. So I kill the Captain America, go back to see if Jeff is still here. I think he died, so I was like, it's cool. I'm gonna just go and try and get back to this point and take some people out. I get the Valkyrie. I dodge Deadpool's little sword thing, and I'm like, let me go get some more health. I guess, isn't it called like stabilize? Is that what it's called? I went to go stabilize, I believe. And I try and go back to get in here. I'm like, let me just go in here and get some more kills. So I'm just going in, once again, playing overly aggressive, overextending, and just doing my best. I got lucky here because some of my teammates are already damaged some of these people, and they weren't as focused on me as once I jumped over everybody. They just stopped focusing on me. Maybe they didn't see me, but I immediately had people who already were damaged. My teammates had already done some damage. I should have right here. I shouldn't have went to get that health kit once I saw that invisible one was healing me, just so that she could have gotten more for her ultimate. You know, more of these supports heal you, the more they get for their ultimate. I feel like everyone kind of knows that. But if you don't, and you don't have to go get a health pack off screen or off the point or anything like that, and you can have your strategist heal you, have your strategist heal you, because that will help their ult a whole lot more. When you go out and get a health pack from somewhere else, it doesn't give anything for their ult whatsoever. I did not like that he ulted right here, so I was really just trying to kill him. I was trying to just stay with him the whole time and let him know I'm not gonna, like, I'm gonna be on you the whole time. Once again, I missed my leap, and now I'm just like, I gotta hit somebody with these fearless claws. I actually started playing a lot more passive here because I got hit with that, and I did not want to take any damage from it. So I stopped, but then once I saw that I had my ultimate and could kill somebody, I just took advantage of it because I knew I wouldn't miss my ultimate. And once again, I'm just going out, helping out my group, trying to take out this Deadpool. Got the Deadpool. Saw this Valkyrie, got rid of her. Once again, I'm just playing overly aggressive because I didn't have that much health to really win that battle, but I had my whole team was there, so it was nice. And you see, I didn't even notice that I was healed at that point, as I still went for the health pack. But then I just said, oh, this Jean Grey's by herself, so I'm going to go and take care of her. And I did. I'm just getting lucky because a lot of the fights that I am winning or are a part of, it's me and multiple other people. Like, you're going to see me rarely inside of just a pure 1v1 unless it's with someone who I know I can take out. Like, this Mantis is just me and her, and I know I can take her out, so I do. But I'm rarely inside a 1v1. It's usually like a 2v1 or a 2v3 or a 2v4 or, you know what I'm saying? It's like usually me and the rest of my teammates. So I'm just getting lucky that the enemy team is not playing in a, I wouldn't say, they're playing in a disorganized way to where they're all over the place. So it's much easier for me to go out and pick people off while my team is staying together. I'm really the only person who's going off and doing my own thing. And it's only a benefit because the moment that they try and rejoin, my team is already fighting the other team a lot of times. So I'm getting people who are not near the team. And obviously, if I'm 9 times out of 10, me being a DPS, I think Wolverine has the most health and does, depending on who he's fighting, does the most damage in the most cases. And I'm just getting lucky that this team is playing disorganized. So my playstyle happened to work out because I was playing overly aggressive, overextending, and they just weren't there. So boom, she's not near her team anymore. She staggered herself in this situation. There is one person near the point, but it's not her. So once again, I'm getting a 1v1 here. And now it's a 2v1, but literally it's right when Jean Grey is dying. So Jean Grey dies, and now it's a 1v1 for me and Cap. So me and Cap are going at it. I jump over him, and now boom, you can see it's no longer a 1v1 anymore. It's a 2v1. The Moon Knight is here, and now we're taking him out. And it doesn't become a 2v2, but it's a 2v2 for a split second. At this point in time, there's pretty much nothing that Mantis can do to save this Cap. Unless she had her ultimate, maybe. I don't know how much her ultimate does to heal people, so I do apologize for that. Hopefully you know. I also do apologize for like the kind of bad quality. I should have gotten a better video, but I mean I could have done a replay, but I just want to show you all of it just from my perspective, period. And I have something else on my computer at the moment, so I do apologize for that. But boom, it's a 2v2 for that split second. But at that point in time, the Cap was pretty much already dead. And now this Mantis is dead because I've gotten some damage on her from this as well. And the Moon Knight's gotten some damage from its Onk. And she's about to die too. So they're staggering themselves. They're all split up. They're disorganized. And that's just a great playstyle for me. Because as you see, majority of my team is still together. The only person who went off to join me was the Moon Knight. And everyone else was just kind of just looking from a distance. Groot stayed here. He had our 2 supports. He also had... yeah, it was just him and the 2 supports. I think it was one other person, but I'm not sure. I hear that Wolverine, but I'm just waiting for him to actually come towards us. Once again, going to kill the Jean Grey who came up by herself. They're just staggering themselves. The Valkyrie comes out right after Jean Grey is dead, so really she's fighting by herself. Once again, it's like another one before. I do that to get out of there, and boom, Deadpool's dead. I see where the Wolverine is, and I'm like, oh, let me go and take him out. So I use the ult right back on him just to kind of do some more damage, just to get him out of there. And boom, they kind of do have a good little team play going on where it's 3 of them, but it's their tank, 1 DPS, and 1 strategist against, we have pretty much everyone here. There's no point. So like we have 4 people on the point right now, and you see there's 2 other people who aren't nearby, but they are still fighting somewhere else. We have everyone you need, and you just hear. You see one of our people is right there. So we had 4 people on the point already, and there was 3 of them. So we were fighting a 4v3, and you just heard the Moon Knight ult as well. So I go to take him out, and boom, I turn around. Nothing's happening over here. The Wolverine's dead. I see that someone else is fighting. Well, the Wolverine isn't dead. My bad. Actually, he might have. Was that not a dead body for the Wolverine right here? Am I tripping? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back. I'm sorry. I could have sworn that was a dead Wolverine. Who is that? Oh no, that's a Mantis. My bad. That's a dead Mantis. I'm blind. I'm sorry. So you see the Mantis is dead. She was on point, as you can see. And now he's trying to kill our Groot. We all jump him. He doesn't stand a chance. He doesn't even leave. He doesn't get a chance to. You see, I'm tethered, but still get a kill on him. He should have gotten out of there, but he didn't. So that's all on him. I really want to try and get this Jean, but I just can't. So finally I get a chance to try and get her, and she uses her escape ability. Does not matter. Widow finishes her off. And now everyone's here. All of us are near the point. As you see, I overextend crazy. This was a terrible play by me. The only 2 people who were here was me and the group. And I just want to get a kill. I don't even care that I'm getting hit. So I get the Mantis, which is great that I traded with 1 person. But now they're down 1 strategist, but we're going to be down a DPS in this situation. Because I'm about to do my best to try and get this. But I die right here. And you see, there was no one there to help me besides the group. and no one's gonna be like, the group can't heal me, so it doesn't matter. Like, that was the only help I had, so I really pushed way further than him. And this causes everyone to actually die. And at this point in time, I'll ask you to guess, how many eliminations do you think I have? You've probably seen how many deaths I had. How many eliminations do you think I have? I actually started looking towards this because once I saw that 15-player streak, or I think it said 15 KO streak, maybe it was 20, I'm not sure. But once I saw that, I was like, let me actually see what I'm looking at. And at that point, I'm 31-5, which is great, per se, but like, I've died 5 times. I've died the second most on our team, which means I've made 5 more mistakes, and I've made more mistakes than almost anyone else on the team. And as you can see here, I should have been paying attention because I should have known that our group was dead, because I go out and I stagger the whole team. Even though the team plays very well without me, as you see, Groot's dead, Invisible Woman's dead, Moon Knight's dead now, and then once I head out, the Jeff dies right after, and then Widow dies shortly after him. So you'll see the Jeff dies, and I just don't care because I'm like, I'm going out here to get kills. I'm going out here to do damage. I'm going out here just to attack. You feel me? Which is terrible. Good play on the on the Widow taking him out. Great play on her part. But then once again, as you see, my entire team is about 4 players are dead. With 3 players, yeah, 4 players are dead. It's me and the Widow left, and then the Widow dies shortly after. Boom, Widow just died. So now I'm the only person out here, and I'm fighting a 1v6, well, 1v5 essentially. And I'm not gonna win that. As many times as I really want to, I'm not gonna win it. And boom, I die. And now you see my whole team is back. I'm the only person dead, which is good. That as you can see, it's a 5v5. So me dying wasn't as bad as it really was, but that would have been terrible had the Valkyrie been able to stay alive. It would have been pretty bad for my team. They could have really capitalized on it, but they weren't able to because someone came up right after me. Maybe it was the group, maybe it was someone else who came up right after me and got rid of her because she was at a very low health. So maybe it was good that I got her to a low health, but it was still a bad play altogether, even though it worked out. Because I come back before the Valkyrie now, and now we have a slight little time of a 6v5, but it doesn't really matter because they're all away from their healers. They're not playing smart. As you see, once again, they're disorganized. They're all back here by our team. Our whole team is here. You see how I went past everybody. So the whole team is here, and boom, Cap's dead. I see the Wolverine trying to take out my group, so I say, let me get him off of you. Kill the Wolverine. And now, as you see, it's still just all of us. Well, Deadpool's dead now. Valkyrie's back, and she's about to die. Does not matter. She doesn't stand a chance. Not against, once again, 6 of us.
Some extra healing never hurt.
And once again, I shouldn't have done that. I was getting healed by the Invisible Woman. I shouldn't have gone for that health pack, but at this point in the game, it kind of doesn't matter too much, but it low-key kind of does. You never know what can happen in a situation. But boom, once again, they stagger themselves. Cap comes out by himself. And I mean, you can probably tell at this point, this is quick play, so it doesn't really matter. And now they're inside of our actual, so we weren't going to die. I just kind of go around. I do go a bit further than I should. Had they been playing really well, they could have maybe grabbed me or done something along those lines. But I literally just go around just to see who's there, and then I immediately come back. I just want to see who was around. Like when I saw it was Mantis Deadpool. Sorry, let me just get back towards my team. Let group kind of push forward, and then I'm like, oh wait, we're almost at the end. So I'm gonna push forward. I don't care anymore. So I see this Mantis by herself. I get her. Doesn't matter. I was looking. I was like, who is this up here? I didn't realize it was actually my teammate at the time, my Moon Knight. So that's good. We're good. But I see she's down. She's kind of weak. She's by herself. So I'm like, I get some damage on her, and then she gets out the way. I was gonna try and ult the Valkyrie here, but I ended up ulting the Captain America and killing him. So he just kind of got in the way. And then Moon Knight ulted right after me, killing the rest of the people on the point. And at that point in the game, it's already over. We win it. So even though that was a really good game for me, if you look at the stats and what really happened, I could have probably had an even better game. I even got MVP this game. But I could have played even better. I could have had an even better game. Maybe I could have gone 50-0. Maybe I could have gone 60-0 if I had actually played properly that whole time. And I'll show you everyone's stats and everything at the end of this game once I actually pull up the screen, if I can. I always give people a thumbs up. I don't care what we really play, how bad you really play. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't. You don't gain anything. You don't lose anything. Yes, I even like myself. I don't care. But boom. Now we can really take a look at what really happened. I had 30 final hits, which I mean, on paper, I had a very great game. I every one of the 2 shots I hit. I mean, I guess I did that. I mean, that was me just getting health packs, so it doesn't really matter. I blocked a lot of damage, which I like playing as Wolverine, kind of like a semi-tank because he does have 350 health. So I kind of do like it, and because him taking damage gives him rage as well. So I kind of like, if I'm willing, I'm more than willing to sit back and protect the healers no matter what's going on. I'm more than willing to take a bullet for somebody in this situation. That's why I like playing where I go kind of to the front and then sag back, try and go back towards the healers and overextend, come back, which is not a very smart play style in the grand scheme of things now that I've kind of started playing a bit more competitive. I kind of like to stick with my team a lot more and kind of just overextend whenever I can. And if I have a lot of healers, if I can go out and get a kill, I'm going to want to get a kill. I still want to go out there and fight and box and kill people. I'm not going to lie to you. I still play really aggressive, but I've dialed it back for the sake of the team because I don't want to lose because I want to go out there and get a whole bunch of kills or do a whole bunch of damage. I'd rather win the game. If I won this game getting 10 kills and dying 0 times, I would have found that being a much better game. But I think me playing like this, I was able to just capitalize on a lot of the mistakes the enemy made. As you can see, I did the most damage. I had 3 kills. I also had the most eliminations, as you can see. But I went 41-6. We had a single tank. We actually had 2 tanks at the beginning, and I believe they might have switched off Gambit. But one of these people switched off Gambit, but it doesn't really matter. Don't try and solo tank a lot of times. Always try and have another tank. I'm more than willing to switch off DPS as well. I mean, I love Wolverine. Favorite character in the game. Favorite Marvel character out of all of them. But I'm more than willing to switch off to a different tank, to a strategist if need be. I'm not as confident in those roles, but I'm getting better as the more and more I have to switch, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm more than willing to do that. But yeah, as you saw, even though it was a great game, I went 41-6, had 16,000 damage, had 30 final hits. It looked like a great game on paper. I made some very rookie mistakes, and that's why I got all 6 of those deaths. All 6 of my deaths were pretty much avoidable. You feel me? Maybe you can say the one where I died from Jean's ult wasn't avoidable, but like I also heard her doing it and could have gotten out the way in time. So had I just been playing smart, had I been doing what I was supposed to do, like I said, I could have had a much better game. But as you can see, they made more mistakes than us. They all died more than us, and there's no disrespect to them. They all did. They were all probably just playing the game for fun. I'm just making a video. You know what I'm saying? So no disrespect to them, no disrespect to anybody who's on the enemy team, and I mean, I guess props to my team because we won the game and they played really well and they didn't say anything about what I was doing because they could have said, hey, you're playing terribly. You're doing stupid stuff, right? Why are you going away from the team? Why are you doing this? But they just let me play how I want to play because, once again, maybe we're all just playing for fun, which I was doing. But it's one of my best games and I was playing like an utter buffoon. And looking back at it, I was like, there's no way I should have really gone 41-6. But I ended up going 41-6 and that was pretty much it. If you call any more mistakes that I made from my point of view, go ahead and look at them. Let me know in the comments. I'm more than willing to take criticism, and I would love to improve in the future. But that's pretty much all I have. See you all in the next one. And if you happen to be watching this, I apologize. I just did an outro. If you happen to be watching this, I'm probably streaming at the moment. So pop in, say hi, say hello. If you want to play a couple games, we can run a couple games. Just understand, I'm just here to have a bit of fun. And if I'm playing competitive, let's just play smart. Other than that, I'll see you all to the next one. This is your main man, SSAI Gamer 101, signing out for now. Hopefully, I'll see you all to the next one. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.